Hey everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest Episode 6 for February 6, 2016. We kicked this month off with a very interesting confrontation between the future Hall of Famer Shogun and an old returning face from Killer Instinct with Jago. I'm sure you guys remember Jago's horrible run in my old series. He got wrecked in every set and held Strider Hiryu back in the past when they briefly teamed up. He's back in a new fighting form now, however, sprite-wise, and it's backed up with better AI to boot. So the Shogun of Harlem could have major resistance on his hands. Let's head right over to that random stage and watch the carnage unfold. Hope you all enjoy. Let's get this episode started with a superset. Here's hoping we get that. I'm crossing my fingers.
We gonna settle this once and for all, cause I am back.
Shogun doing some trash talking. Let's get ready and engage. Here we go. Alright, Shogun missed the clothesline, but turns around, gets the choke slam off. Now gets the rapid jabs up. Looks like Jago ends up blocking. Shogun spamming the ground, stop catching Jago off guard. Now slams him with a couple fists right into the choke slam. Now Shogun goes for another rapid jab combo, catches Jago out of whatever he was trying to do, and Jago tried to counter, but Shogun's dive kick says no.
Kiss my con.
And a damn near flawless for the Master in round 1. Round 2, we'll see if Jago can fight back harder. Here we go. I see Jago starts off with an energy projectile. Shogun missed the dash and clothesline, turns around, gets the ground stop combo off. Now Jago counterattacks with the sword spin strikes the Shogun into the sweep kick, catching him off guard. Shogun gets a clothesline off, ends up catching Jago out of his kick. Now Shogun goes for the grab, ends up whipping it, gets a dive kick on Jago in the corner. Now Shogun laying into him, gets the choke slam. Missed the rapid jabs. Jago tried to counterattack. Shogun mauling him in the air with the aerial strike.
Well, how about I leave him a little message then? Tell him when I found out he wasn't here, I was all broken up. And I will gladly designate his ass for dismemberment.
Yeesh! Shogun taunting and berating a fallen Jago 2-0. Well, Jago at least put up some more resistance in round 2, but it was still nowhere near enough to put away the Shogun of Harlem. Well, Jago, I'm hoping you put up a better effort in your next set later. And Shogun, continuing to live up to his Hall of Fame credentials, he racks up another win here, his first one in this series. Anyways, we'll see if he can propel himself into the Hall of Fame later. Stay tuned, folks, as I set up match number 2 for singles. Be right back. Alrighty, Roo, folks, I am back from my drink break. Now it's time to begin the second singles match of Episode 6. Here on the left, we have a brand new Last Blader debuting in Setsuna. And apparently he has an owl too. Don't know if it's going to aid him in battle, but we'll see as he goes up against another debuting face. This one is from Soul Calibur to your right, Siegfried. And both are sword users, so should be interesting. Let's get over to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Who will bring home their first victory on my new series out of these two?
There is something I must finish.
Setsuna, Siegfried, ready for action. Engage, here we go. Alright, see, it looks like Siegfried opens up with a sword slash, heads for another one. Setsuna counters, gets a backslash with that dark flame energy. Now see Setsuna miss the aerial, makes another dark flame sword slash. Now see Siegfried clubs him back with that blade. Now see now Setsuna back in his grove with that aerial sword strike into the dark flame super slash. Electrical orb following that. Setsuna powers up the electrical field, sword slash takes out Siegfried. As Setsuna only sustaining a little bit of damage in round 1. Round 2, we'll see if Siegfried can push him harder and engage again. Alright, Setsuna opens up with the aerial sword string right to that backslash full of dark flame energy. As now Siegfried gets a shoulder tackle from Setsuna, who ends up whiffing that sweep kick. Now gets another dark flame sword slash off. Super dark flame sword slash almost off Siegfried. Now an electrical orb from Setsuna, who counterattacks Siegfried to her or his death. I'm sorry, I don't know the gender of this Soul Calibur character. From the herdiness of Siegfried's armor, I'm going to say it's a guy, so I could be wrong. Anyway, Setsuna with a very dominant and bloody 2-0. Yeesh. The Last Bladers continuing to lie waste to everything that is thrown at them. Setsuna representing singles, K&M and J&W at one point representing doubles, and 3v3 and 4v4. So yeah, Last Blade thrives in virtually any kind of environment. And Siegfried, we can only hope that he or she will rebound later. Again, I apologize, I don't know the gender of that character. One of you guys can tell me in the comments below, though. With that being said, I guess we can head towards doubles and get ready to leap into those. I got some really good ones, so stay tuned for them as I prepare them. Be right back, folks. And we are back, Jack, with more TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest Episode 6. Now it's time to enter doubles. First in the left corner, we have Team Ninja Gaiden, consisting of Ryu Hayabusa, who has decided to try his luck in doubles. And he has acquired a brand new partner from Stargazer's roster. Let me introduce you to her. It is J. Ignis, a female ninja who is just as lethal as Ryu. And their chemistry is quite good. Wait until you see it. Now let's get over to their opponents in the right corner. Here we have K and Blaze. I think they might be from King of Fighters. I could be wrong. I don't know. They might be from some other SNK game. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that franchise or the console it's on, blah, blah, blah. But K and Blaze, I've seen them in action. They're quite lethal, too. So should be a good matchup. Random stage, here we go. Hope you all enjoy. Let's open up doubles hot, you four. Let's get our first round 3, eh? This should be a phenomenal matchup here. I'm hoping so anyway. Ryu Hayabusa, J. Ignis, K. and Blaze, get ready and let's engage in the rain. Alright, see, Ryu opens up the chain blade, and as the Ignis throwing off some ninja stars, see how just like K. and Blaze trying to attack through it. Chain blade down from Ryu, holding up the middle quite nicely for Ignis, who ends up blocking K's kick as he's getting a body slam. Now Ryu charges his super fist combo to K, hitting him pretty hard. Now Blaze getting super kicked by Ryu. It looks like K already down. Blaze in trouble. Chain blade shot right into Ignis' ninja star into Ryu's jump kick off, sir. And Ryu and Ignis just plowed through them hardcore in round 1. Round 2, so you have K and Blaze can bounce back somehow and engage again. Alright, seems like Blaze starts off with the side kick, flaming shuriken into the chain blade. Ignis caught by K's flaming uppercut. Now K missed the flame kick. Ignis gets in, ends up getting energy shot off. Now a big super cyclone from Ryu ends up hitting K and Blaze pretty hard. Ignis snaps a ninja star, gets in with another energy wave. Chain blade shot knocks K and Blaze to the corner. Ignis fires off a ninja star, laying into Blaze. This is like K off by the flame wall from Ignis, slide kick from Blaze, and a fire shuriken offs her on the other side. And K and Blaze pushed him a little harder in round 2, but Team Ninja Gaiden comes through in the pinch 2-0. Burn and cuts all over the bodies of K and Blaze, courtesy of Ninja Gaiden and their lethal ninjutsu skills. I told you, Ryu and Ignis, when they get into a rhythm, they are pretty lethal. I mean, not much more can be said about them. I mean, this Ryu's capable of going close combat, mid-range, and long-range. Mid-range with his quick fists and kicks. He can go mid-range with that chain blade, and long-range with the flaming shurikens. Ignis, sort of the same deal. She can go long-range with the mini shurikens, and she's got the energy wave for mid-range, and she can do the close combat sword slashing combos. So together, very ferocious combo. Any team that could cover all 3 of those spectrums, probably going to make top 10 or top 5 without question. So K and Blaze got a pretty hard draw here, since they're mostly close combat fighters. So if they don't get close, they're in trouble, as you saw here. Anyways, stay tuned for the next double set. We're still hoping for a round 3 to happen. Maybe we'll get it for the second doubles match or our main event 4v4. I'm hoping and praying, guys. Anyways, be right back. And the dynamic doubles action continues with this second set. Here we go, folks. First on the left, we have Team Metroid making their debut in the doubles environment. First, we have Dark Samus teaming up with Ridley. Now, I know you're looking at the portrait and are going, wait, that's the old Ridley, isn't it? Yes, it is, but there's a story behind it. For one thing, the upgraded Ridley will not work with this IMT red screen pack for some odd reason. I tried to have Dark Luigi, Sonic at him, and others look at it, and they couldn't figure it out, so I just said to hell with it, go back to the old Ridley. And it turns out this old Ridley I found actually is better balanced. So yeah, the super ground slam it does won't do over half anymore. It does reasonable damage now, along with his other moves. So it's a blessing in disguise, sort of. And this Ridley works well with the IMT red screen pack too, so there you go. And now with that being said, let's go over to their opponents on the right. Yes, I have a brand new Team Red Earth. I'm sure you remember the first Red Earth team I had on my old roster with Revenge and Lavia, if I remember. So yeah, and they didn't do too well. Let's see if Leo and Hydron could do better as we go to a random stage What random stage? We'll see soon. Hope you all enjoy. Here we go. Metroid, Red Earth. Come on, guys, deliver. Team Metroid, Team Red Earth. This is gonna get ugly. Oh god, watch out for that chandelier. Let's see how Ridley starts off with a beak bite on Leo, ends up throwing him to the other side. Now a water spin from Hydron, Dark Samus trying to cut him off. Another water spin from Hydron, and Leo missed the sword slam. Now Ridley go for the fireball spam. Looks like he got iced up by Hydron. Now Leo charges in, big super shoulder tackle. Does about a third of Samus and Ridley's health. Man, Team Metroid stuck between Red Earth, not a good spot. The big tentacle shot from Hydron. Leo charges in, light tackle from Hydron. Ridley cutting off the fireball spam. Leo hammered back. Hydron gets him with the water spin. Now Leo gets a big sword swipe. Dark Samus down. Ridley breathes fire on Leo. Throws him into the corner. There goes the Lion. And now it's down to Hydron and Ridley. Who's going to take it home for their team in round one? Ridley gets a beak throw off on Hydron. Hydron lobbed across the stage, goes for a water cycle, cancelled out by Ridley's fireball. Water spin hits Ridley. Ridley takes to the air, goes for the fireballs. Electrical field knocks Ridley back. A mini water cycle into the flame tackle knocks Ridley down. And Ridley barely dodging that trident slash, dodges the tentacle jab. And that trident slash will off Ridley. And Hydron manages to tank for him in the fallen Leo in round one. Man, Red Earth have the edge right now. Let's see if Metroid can bring it back from behind in round two. Engage again. Alright, Leo starts off with that shoulder tackle into the sword slash. Let's see, now Dark Samus going. Ridley going for the multi-hit beak bite on Leo. Now a tentacle grab to Ridley. Now it's Ridley tossed to the corner. Dark Samus gets a body slam to Hydron. Hydron getting waffled on by Ridley's fireballs. Dark Samus takes on an ice beam shot. Leo tries to break it up with a sword slash. Dark Samus blocking. Now Hydron lobbed across the stage by Ridley. Ridley going for the fireball right in the air. Hits Hydron hard and catches Leo. Dark Samus shooting mini ice beam blast out. Now see a big dark flame from Dark Samus, or dark ice beam shot. Now Ridley raining more fireballs down to Hydron and Leo. And now Ridley still raining down more fireballs. Dark Samus attacking from behind with the ice beam. Gets a melee combo off on Hydron from behind. Now goes to the big ice beam. There goes Hydron. Hydron down. Ridley and Dark Samus gonna try and double team Leo as he gets the body slam with Dark Samus. The beak bite from Ridley eats into Leo. And Team Metroid have brought it back from behind, folks, as they secure the round 2 win. And we are going into our first round 3 of episode 6. Engaged for the last time, who will take it? And Ridley starts for a claw jab. Dark Samus opens up with the big ice beam special. Ridley goes in for the super ground slam off on Leo. Hydron with the electrical field. Ridley goes for the fireball spam on Leo. Hammers him pretty hard. Hydron gets a water spin, knocks Dark Samus away. Now see Ridley laying into Leo. Hydron gets in with the flaming tackle. Now Leo trying to get a sword swipe off on Ridley. Now charges in, big super shoulder tackle. Ridley ends up getting a grab slam off on Hydron. Ridley raining fireballs down, hitting Hydron pretty hard. Dark Samus trying to get an ice beam blast off. Hammers Leo to the other side of the stage. Hydron launch 2. Dark Samus gets in. Now Leo powering up, but Ridley grabs him out of it. Ends up getting a beak slap. There he goes. Hydron barely hangs on. Ridley waffling up with the fast fireballs. There he goes. And Team Metroid with a major mountainous comeback in the round 3 here. As Leo and Hydron tried to push him, but they said no as they get declined 2-1. Man, this Team Metroid really represented nicely. Hell of a showing here, and Team Red Earth even had an exceptional showing. Having a hard time trying to come up with the right words for this super set. And it shall be dubbed that. A great double set leading into our main event. Let's hope we can get a round 3 there. That would be great stuff. Anyways, folks, whew. Exceptional performance from both sides. Metroid and Red Earth have a bright future if they keep fighting at this intensity level. They're going to push many a team to 3. Really going to be a 50-50 coin toss with most of these teams. God, I can't even talk. I'm really losing it here. I'm going to stop and get a drink, because otherwise I'm just going to ruin the English vocabulary. Anyways, be right back as I prepare the 4v4 main event. Be right back. Howdy, peeps, and welcome back to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest Episode 6. It is now time for our 4v4 main event extravaganza. First in the left corner, we have the debut of Team Cannon. Ayu, Makoto, Nayuki, and Mai. These lovely ladies are going to be dangerous. How dangerous, you may ask? Well, one thing being, the first team they're facing to the right, Team Symbiotes. We got Venom, Carnage, Phage, and Scream. Yeah, they all recently departed Neo's roster because they were too extreme. So yeah, they'll fit just fine over here. and they are going to give Cannon a major run. I can promise you that. Anyways, let's get over to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Let's hope we get a 3 out of this, folks. This should be a 50-50 coin toss on who's going to take this battle.
Call us.
Team Cannon, Team Symbiotes, WWF Ring Arena stage with the steel cage. Should be epic. Engage, here we go. I see Ayu starts with an uppercut, raising that aerial straight following my sword slice. Got the Cannon Girls just plugging the Symbiotes hard in the corner. Ayu with the big massive juggling into that energy uppercut, following my sword barrage as they land. Now Scream landing safely. Makoto attacks her from behind with a big fiery fist. Now see Nayuki and Mai try to single out Venom Phage's Carnage on the other side. Now see Venom gets a tentacle throw off on Mai, tosses her eye into the air. Makoto's stuck in the air. Ayu gets a foot kick off. Venom unloading on Nayuki. And now see, oh my god, now Venom trying to grab Nayuki, ends up missing her. Now Nayuki tries to get in. Scream dead, Carnage dead, Phage dead. Ayu with the aura burst of Venom launches him up high in the air. Now the Cannon Girls waiting to quadruple team Venom. Goes for the Fang Worm, ends up missing that. Oh my god, ends up trying to web Ayu, goes for the extending fist, but Ayu offs him with the dash attack. And the Cannon Girls bring it home in round 1. Now, can the Symbiotes bring it home in round 2? Engage, let's find out. I see Carnage starts with a big super claw combo, and the Cannon Girls try to tech it. Now see Loyalty axe shot, and Phage try to aid Carnage from behind. The Cannon Girls getting waffled, and now see Ayu gets an aura burst off. And now Phage going for the underground knife special, ends up goring Ayu from underneath. Carnage and Venom land safely. Phage, now Carnage going for the tentacle special, ends up clipping Mai pretty hard, sorry. Now Venom takes to the air, now Scream holding up the front. Venom unloads the Fang Worm attack. Man, the Symbiote's getting on it quick here. Carnage going for the axe combo. Makoto dead. Looks like Mai dead and Nayuki dead. Ayu trying to hold on here. Gets a body slam on Carnage. As he now Carnage and Scream and Phage all getting in on Ayu, and there she goes. And the Symbiotes beast right back into the set as they secure the round 2 win. And now, folks, we are going to an epic round 3 engage for the last time. Who will take it, Cannon or the Symbiotes? Alright, see, big aura burst from one of the Cannon Girls. As he now Mai trying to get a super going. Ends up landing it on one of the Symbiotes. Now Nayuki pounded down. Ayu trying to get in Fang Worm attack. Oh my god, the Cannon Girl's getting pounded right now. See, Ayu trying to block Venom and Carnage. Now Phage getting backed up. What's going on here? See, now Ayu going for an aura burst, watching Scream up. And now Makoto going to town on him, following my sword combo. And oh my god, the Cannon Girl's fighting back nicely. Now Makoto unloading the guns from the air. Mai trying to aid him with the sword slash, Ayu with the flip kicks. And now Nayuki getting in with her jump kick too. And Carnage getting off. And Venom unloads the Fang Worm, whips the girls completely. And there go the Symbiotes in the corner. And Cannon with a classic comeback from behind here in round 3. The Symbiotes really pushed them hard at the start, but they completely fell apart and lost their groove, and the Cannon Girls found that opening they needed to secure their first ever 4v4 major 2-1 over the fallen Symbiotes. Ayu, Makoto, Nayuki, and Mai, incredible debut for those 4 lovely ladies. They are going to be a force to be reckoned with. And the Symbiotes, they made them work, so no complaints there. Let's just hope the Symbiotes can finally nab one in their next 4v4 battle. And Cannon making the debut of a lifetime. That's the way you make a debut. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this fabulous 4v4 main event to end episode 6 on. And my voice just burned out on me too. Ooh. Anyway, stay tuned for episode 7 coming next weekend. Should have some more nifty stuff coming your way. And I'll see you all then for it. Peace friggin' out, all.